might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are...
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie.
And we want to thank everyone for joining us today for our Sunday chat. We're having beautiful weather here in Georgia today, but it didn't start off that way this morning. We was having all kinds of thunderstorms and lightning, and it was awful, wasn't it, Marie?
Yeah, but it was pretty rough there for a few minutes.
And bad part is, last week we had the same thing when we had done our Sunday chat.
At least there's no trees blowed down in our area right around where we are.
Yeah, but in our city, they are trees down.
Yeah.
They did announce it. But we're thankful that we don't have any trees down. Of course, I cut most of our trees down many years ago, didn't I, Marie?
Yeah.
So we've got a couple of big ones still around, but that's about it. Marie, you got several little gifts this week.
Yeah.
You want to talk about those first, and then I'll do an update on my health.
Okay. I think you pronounce this Kama Taylor. She sent us a nice little card, an Easter card, and then in it it's got a nice little note, and it's got some little Easter egg graffiti or whatever you want to call it. Not graffiti, but
Stickers.
yeah, we'll say that, stickers. And then graffiti is when you write on something, like a gang or something. Okay, and she sent me some really nice bookmarks, and I appreciate that. I like to read, and so those will come in handy.
Hopefully we pronounced her name correctly. We wasn't sure how to pronounce it, but she's from
Vernon, Kentucky.
Mount Vernon, Kentucky.
And so we really appreciate you taking out time to write us and send us that lovely card. Okay, and then also I got some Easter towels. That's a real pretty one. It's got, looks like Easter eggs down on the bottom.
So real pretty blue. It match everything in our kitchen.
Yeah, and she also wrote us a long note, and we were thankful that she did that, because it lets us know a little bit about our subscribers when we get to read their something about their life. And then this is the other one that she sent us. It's real pretty. It's got Easter eggs on it too.
Those are pretty.
Yeah.
We'll have to put those in one of our upcoming videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then this was from Jennifer Hanson. She sent us these also. It says Home Sweet Home. I wasn't going to say her last name. Sorry about that, Jennifer. I was just going to say your first name. I hope that you didn't mind. And this one says Hello Spring. I think I said the other person's last name too.
I don't recall.
I don't remember either. But anyway, I'm sorry if I said y'all's last name and you didn't want me to. I'll try to be more cautious. But anyway, thank you so much for those gifts. And me and Kevin has prayed over each person's name in our prayer book this week. And in it we see that some of y'all are going to have double bypass surgery, and some of you are dealing with cancer, and some of you are having all kinds of different health problems. And it seems like mostly a lot of people on our prayer list is dealing with cancer, and some people are dealing with mouth issues, and just a lot of different problems that people are dealing with that are in here on our prayer book. But it's just amazing that you see how many people are dealing with heart issues and cancer. So we'll continue to pray for everyone that's in our book, and we just have got some good reports too back. One person is hip's doing better, who had hip surgery and also a liver. He had a liver transplant and he was recovering from that. Then he fell and then had a hip injury. But his hip injury he's recovering on that part, and just a lot of people that we prayed for. Okay, and some people that were having heart issues had their procedures and they didn't have to have stents. So we're real thankful for that, and we're also real thankful for Calvin. He was supposed to have stents also, and so far right now they're just treating it with medicine, and so we're very thankful for that right now. So God is good, and we just thank the Lord for His goodness and His blessings.
Amen. Okay. In case you noticed, blocking the view of me a little bit here today, we've got the crock pot going real good. And Marie got up this morning and she made a video and started a crock pot meal. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, okay? But I'm sitting right behind it, so I'm really enjoying the smell of it. But this video will be coming out probably Tuesday evening.
Yeah.
That's the plan anyway. And so we just left the crock pot sitting here. It's a lot easier for us to get behind it than it is to pick it up and move it out of the way. But it'll be ready about 4 o'clock this evening, won't it, Marie?
Yeah, and I'll be ready for it.
Yeah, we get to finish the video up at 4 o'clock, and then that's when Maria do test, and then I get to enjoy some of it. I won't say what it is. But I want to talk for just a minute about my doctor visit last week. I did go to the heart doctor, and I told a couple of people in the comments that, what my results was. But the doctor did an EKG on my heart, and he said that my EKG looked even better than what it looked the very first time that I came there and he done an EKG. And so he's real pleased with my progress. He asked me about was I still taking my pills, which he's got me on one pill that regulates my heart rate, another pill that regulates my blood pressure, and then I'm on one that does the blood thinner,
Yeah.
and then I'm on another one that does cholesterol. So I'm on 4 different pills.
Yeah.
But he questioned me about side effects and everything, and everything seems to be going good. I told him I'm not having any pain in my chest area where the heart is, and so he said that was good. Said what we would do is continue to monitor me real close, and for right now we're going to continue to treat my symptoms with the medicine, and so I don't have to have the heart cath, right now. Now that may be something in the future, but we're going to continue to pray that everything's good and I don't have to do it.
And that took a lot of anxiety away from me for the present time right now.
It sure did.
I was really dreading this visit.
Yeah. Now the other problem that I'm dealing with, of course, most of you know that I went through cancer last year, went through the surgery and radiation and chemotherapy. Well, this year they're doing follow-up immunotherapy treatments, and I will be having another treatment on Monday. The biggest side effect of the immunotreatments for me is it's causing my thyroid not to produce as good as it should be. So my TSH levels have went up, and they've got considerably higher. And I think that because of that, that's what's causing me to be so sleepy all the time, is I'll go to sleep, but I only sleep for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then I wake up, and then I can't go to sleep again for 2 or 3 hours, and it's just been really stressful trying to get rest.
Yeah.
But the doctor said that that is one of the common side effects of the immunotherapy, and they did increase my thyroid medicine to try to help me with it, but they said it could be another 4 weeks before I'd even be able to tell a difference in it. But so anyway, I'll be going Monday to take another treatment. After the treatment Monday, I'll still have 5 more treatments to go. So got a good 5 or 6 months before I'll be through with this. So
I know you'll be glad. I know when I got to ring the bell, I was so happy.
yeah, I'll definitely be glad to get rid of all these treatments.
You've already rang the bell one time, hadn't you?
Well, I did ring the bell for the chemo and the radiation.
Yeah.
And at the time, I did not know I was going to have to do immunotherapy.
Yeah.
But they say the immunotherapy is supposed to help to keep the cancer from coming back. So that's what we're looking forward to. Is we're looking forward to it not coming back.
Right.
And so, okay, Marie, this last week we've been sort of busy doing a few things, just our regular everyday things that we do.
Yeah.
But
my paper is in that book.
Uh-oh. Well, there you go.
Here lately, we haven't been doing that much because Kevin has had to rest a lot.
Yeah.
But
We did, on some of the days that we were just didn't feel like cooking a meal or something.
we went down to the lake and sat there and ate our breakfast, and we really enjoyed that, didn't it?
Yeah, that's one of the things that if you've been watching a lot of our videos, you know that we love to get a breakfast, go over to Paris Lake,
Yeah.
and sit there and eat our breakfast and enjoy it, and just sit there and talk for maybe 30 minutes or maybe a little longer,
Yeah.
and just sit there and relax and enjoy ourselves.
Right.
And to us, that's a lot of fun.
At this age it is, isn't it? Also, Kevin has been walking a little bit each day, not a whole lot, but
Oh yeah.
you've been doing that a little bit. And I'm envious of him on that score because I love to walk, and because I've had arthritis a little bit, it's been difficult, but I still give it a good try until, I feel the pain, and then I have to stop, but I really enjoy walking.
Yeah. Well, my heart doctor did encourage me. I told him I had started walking a little bit, and he was real happy about that. And he encouraged me to keep it up and try to increase it some if I could.
Yeah.
So definitely going to be working on that. Marie and I both used to go over to the park and walk pretty much every day.
Yeah.
And we walked a pretty good bit.
Yeah.
But that's been a couple of years ago. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can get back to going to the park and walking.
I probably won't be able to walk as much as I used to, but I'll walk as much as I can.
That's right. Okay. So for our videos that we did last week, our first video we had last week was our Sunday chat, and we titled it "What's Going On?"
Yeah.
And so if you didn't watch that one, go back and watch that video. We appreciate you taking time to watch all of our videos.
Right.
And the next video that we did last week, Marie made a recipe that we had found that we thought looked real interesting, and it was called beef and pepper rice bowls. And
Yeah.
Marie, now I know I say this on about every meal you made, but that is one meal that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And what was really good about it was the leftovers. All we had to do was take the leftovers. I put a little rice in a bowl and some of the hamburger and pepper mix on top of it, heat it up in the microwave for a couple of minutes, and I had another meal ready to go. Didn't
It
have to do
was
any work.
really good.
And,
If you make that recipe, though, where it says to add a teaspoon of salt, I would just add like a half a teaspoon of it, and where it says to add 2 teaspoons of black pepper, I would just add 1 teaspoon of black pepper. But if you like it a little extra salt in it and a little extra black pepper, it's just fine, just like that. But that's just what I would have done different.
yeah, it was perfect for me. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
Calvin likes the salt,
the salt
but
and the
it
pepper.
really
bowl.
wasn't overly salty. But it was just a little bit more than I wanted to put in there. I think it was because of the soy sauce, so I don't really think you need that
No,
much.
I don't need all the salt. I have been trying to cut back on salt,
And, yeah.
but so I enjoyed that meal because it did have a lot of salt.
But recipes that has soy sauce in it a lot, it makes it a lot more saltier. So I think that, for me, I would just put 1 teaspoon in there.
Okay. The next video we did on Thursday, it was actually a Throwback Thursday video, and it was chicken soup. And it was just a real fast and flavorful soup that you
Yeah.
can make real quick. And
A great little recipe to give it to anyone who is sick.
Yeah.
Take them something like that, and they would really appreciate it.
yeah, and that was during a time when I was really feeling bad on Wednesday, so I didn't feel like making a video
Yeah.
and helping Marie make the video. So that's the reason we did a Throwback Thursday on that one. But hopefully you got to watch all those videos. Like I said, we really appreciate it very much. There was something I was fixing to say about this particular meal right here, Marie, that I had on my mind. But I just realized I'm not supposed to be talking about this one yet, am I?
No, but Easter's coming up, and we hope everybody has a wonderful Easter.
Yeah, this will be our first meal for this coming week. This will be Tuesday night's video right here.
And I've got some things that I'm going to be making for Easter. We're not having our dinner here though, but we're having it at our daughter's house. So Calvin will probably fill you in on some of that when I make it.
Yeah, we will. We may try to do a video on it if we
Yeah.
can. And Addison, her and her mom come by one day this week and spent the evening with us, and we really enjoyed that. I didn't make any video of her that day because, again, that was one of the days I wasn't feeling that good. And so when I feel like it, I'll get the camera out and I make videos, don't I, Marie?
Yeah, you
And,
do, don't you?
Yeah, but if I'm tired and sleepy and just can't do it, I can't do it.
No.
But I guess that's about all I've got to talk about. We do have some projects going on around here at the house. My little plants that I started the seeds with, the peppers, I've got the 41 peppers coming up looking good. My bell peppers have not sprouted yet, and the banana peppers hadn't sprouted yet. The tomatoes, I've got all of them sprouted except for 2, I believe. And so that's pretty good. And I noticed this morning a couple of plants they've already had 2 leaves, and they're starting to put on the second 2 leaves. So,
Good.
so they are growing and starting to look good. Still hadn't tilled the yard up. We've had
And
so
I
much
hope
rain.
he doesn't.
Well, I'm not planning on it. I've already spoke with my neighbor, and he's going to bring the tractor over here and run over it with the big tractor, and so I won't have to do any tilling. I might do just a little bit, in some places that need it, but for the most part, I won't do any tilling. But we'll have to get out there and do some planting, so you can
Your
help me
doctor
with that.
said that you could cut grass, but he didn't know about tilling, and I don't know about it either. So I'm glad that our neighbor's going to do it.
Yeah. Well, he'll bring his tractor. He's got a
Okay.
big tractor, and when he comes over here, I will try my best to record him cutting it up and tilling it,
Yeah.
so I can show you that I didn't have to do it. Okay, Marie, we've had a real good week this week, and like I said, I appreciate everybody watching our channel and watching our videos. And that's about all I've got to talk about for this week. Hopefully next week we'll have some more to talk about.
Yeah, I got some good recipes and different things that I want to make next week. So hope we feel good and we can get it done.
This one right here is going to be a great one.
Right.
I can't wait to do the edit on the video for this one, because I think it's going to be a real good meal.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll let you go ahead and close it out, Marie. And
Okay.
we appreciate you watching. We love every one of you. We are praying for each and every one of you that's in our prayer book.
Yeah.
And we want y'all to continue to remember both of us in your prayers also. Y'all have a great Sunday. Have a blessed week. And we'll see you on our next video.
And y'all do what you love and love what you do. And like Calvin says, we'll see you on our next video. Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here